strength and stretch, of course, make sure you've got some water. And again, just a set of medium to heavy weights. I've got 5 and 8 pounds just for reference. Go heavier, go lighter. Do what you need to do. Draw your knees up towards your chest, strong point through your toes. Go ahead and set your device if you're working out with any tracking device. And then take your knee up and over to a side lunge. Press your hips back. So we're switching up just a little bit today, the format that is. We've got 7 moves. We'll do them for 50 seconds on, 10-second breathers. Set the weights down, grab water, little mini stretch, whatever you do in 10 seconds. Go ahead and come on down to a low wide squat, feet wider than your hips, toes turn out, arms out to a T. Bend and extend, chest stays lifted. We'll do that move 4 times through. Little 15-second breather. After that 4th round, hold the knees bent, tiny circles with the arms. Then we'll move on to the next move. At the very end of class, we've got about 10 to 12 minutes. We'll do a full deep stretch. Tying it all together. Reach down, tap towards the opposite inside foot. So again, we're starting off. We're gonna crush those weights. Lots of strength today. Full body. From here, keep a deep bend in both of your knees. Hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug and then squeeze your shoulder blades as you lift your arms up high. Few more here. Come down to your right knee, left foot forward, untuck your right toes, pressing forward into your left knee, chin and chest stays lifted. Draw your hips back, straighten that left leg, point flex, circle out your left ankle. Hold your toes flexed, hinge forward, staying up as high as you like, or bringing the crown of your head closer toward your toes. Gently rise up, switching sides, lifting down, take a big step forward with your right foot, pressing into your right knee, chin and chest is lifted here, opening up your left hip. Draw your hips back, straighten that right leg. You can point, you can flex, circle out that right ankle, wiggle your toes. Hold the right toes flexed. Stay up as high as you like. When you're ready, maybe fold forward, bringing the crown of your head closer towards your toes. Holding here and breathing. All right, come on up to standing. Roll your shoulders up and back. What do I do with my hair clip? There it is. All right, roll your shoulders up and back. We're gonna get started with just 1 weight to start. Maybe go a little bit heavier. Again, you got 4 rounds here. You can adjust that weight at any time if you need to. Bring your feet to hip width apart and parallel. I'll show you what we're gonna do first. Weight down front. We're gonna come to a hammer curl. Bring that weight up, right knee drive, twist, come back through center. Hammer curl, twist, bring it back to center. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. 50 seconds is on the clock. Deep squat, twist. Draw that weight up towards your shoulders, and then you're twisting. Maybe bringing your opposite elbow towards the opposite knee. Alternating knee drive. Low squat, curl it up, and twist. We're going to repeat this same move 4 times. 50 seconds on, 10-second breather. Grab water. Set the weight down or hold on to it. Keep it going. Low squat, twist. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, reset. Catch your breath. We're going for round 2 of 4. In 3, 2. Feet are hip width. Here we go. Squat, rise up, twist, and release. Slow it down as much as you need to. None of these are going for speed. Holding your balance, draw that knee up, twist towards the opposite knee, elbow to knee. Nice work. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just reset, focus here on your breath. Twist, reset, keep it going. You've got 10 more seconds here. 3, 2. All right, little reset. Catch your breath. We've got round 3 coming up next. Maybe adjust your weight if you need to. Go heavier, go lighter. Here we go. Squat curl, knee drive twist. Squat curl, knee drive twist. Abs are engaged. Controlling that movement. You've got it. Stay with it. Remember, your deep stretch is at the very end of our workout. We've got 7 moves. This is the first. We'll do them 4 times each. Keep it going. Squat. Bring that weight up towards your shoulders, up towards your collarbone. Hold it there. As you rise to stand, draw that knee up. Twisting opposite elbow, opposite knee. Alternating directions. Last one. All right, finish up where you're at. We've got our 4th and final time for this move. Here we go. Find your stance. Squat, knee drive, oblique twist. Next up, we're going to grab 2 weights. We've got a curl to an overhead press. Adding in, of course, a wide squat. So think about which weights you want to use next. Maybe you want to grab the second weight for the one that you're currently using. You want to have 1 weight in each hand. 20 more seconds. Keep it going. Squat, knee drive, twist. Reset. Last 10. Abs are engaged. You've got 3, 2. All right. We're going to come into a wide stance. You got a little bit of a breather. You got about 20 seconds left. Catch your breath. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Still got 15 seconds. Wide stance. So feet are wider than your hips. Bring the weights down in front. From here, squat down low. Curl it up. Overhead. Bring it back in. Curl. Press up. 50 seconds is on the clock. Inner and outer thigh work. Upper body work with your curl and your press. So palms facing out with your curl. As you press your arms up high overhead, palms are facing back out in the same direction. Keep it going. 20 more seconds. This is round 1. Slow and steady. Sumo squat, inner curl. Rise up. Press it up high overhead. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, reset. You've got 10 seconds. We're coming back for round 2. Here we go. Down low, squat, press it up. Just keep moving. Chest is lifted here. We're firing up those quads and hamstrings. You got it. Knees tracking out over your toes. So when you're down low in that squat, do not allow the knees to come forward. If they are, just walk your feet a bit closer in. You want your knees tracking out directly over your toes. Low squat, bring it up, press it up, reset. Last 5. All right, finish up where you're at. We've got round 3 coming up next. Adjust your feet if you need to. Make sure they're wider than your hips. Here we go. Squat, curl, press it up high. You can break down these moves, doing the curl as you hold that squat, rising up to standing and then press it up, or combine the moves together. Chest stays lifted. Wide squat stance. 20 seconds left. Yes, you can. You've got one more round after this. Stay with it. Abs are engaged. Last 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. We got round 4, fourth and final round. Make it your best yet. Here we go. We're moving. Low squat, curl it up. Press those weights up high overhead. So when your arms are straight, your palms are facing the exact same direction that you're looking. When your elbows are bent, your palms are facing in towards your body. 30 seconds remaining. We're moving on after this. We're gonna stay with 2 weights. Keep it going. Sumo squat, curl, press it up high overhead. Last 10. You've got it, stay with it. Last 2 and 1. All right, grab water when you need it. Maybe get some movement going in those legs. We had some static legs for quite a while. We still got 15 seconds. All right, still with 2 weights, 1 weight in each hand. Feet are hip width, slightly hinge forward. Weights by your side, soft bend the elbows. Reverse fly, forward raise. Reverse fly, forward raise. Slow it down as much as you need to. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together as you lift the arms up. Palms facing in towards your body the whole time. Soft bend your knees. Hips are back. Make sure your back is flat. So what I mean, if you put your hand on your back, you don't find it rounding or arching. That'll really affect your spine. Engage your core. If you do feel any kind of uncomfortableness in your back, you can stand up a little bit more, but really think about drawing your navel in towards your spine. Last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Catch your breath. We're going back to it. Ground through your feet. Shoulders down and back, weights by your side. Fly. Forward raise. Gazing down a few feet in front of your toes. Keeping your neck at neutral spine. So of course, if you're more upright, it's gonna be quite a few more feet that you're gazing at. Maybe it's a little bit further ahead of you. But if you're hinging forward, you wanna stare down towards the floor. Avoid hyperextending your neck looking forward or from side to side. I'll let you know when that timer's coming towards an end. This is round 2. Last 10. Stay with it. You've got it. Last 5. Last 2. And 1. All right. 10-second breather. We're going back for round 3. Here we go. Find your stance. Set it up. Reverse fly. Release. Forward raise. We're firing up those back muscles. Firing up those shoulders. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed down from your ears. If you start to scrunch up, take a second, stay up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders up and back. Feel that stretch. Hold that stretch, then come down and then come into it. You can do that shoulder reset as many times as you need to. Keep it going. Fly, release, forward raise, and lower. Don't just let those arms plop down. Control that movement. Lift and lower. All right, catch your breath. We're going for our 4th and final round next. Here we go. Find your stance of choice. Weights by your side. Soft bend those elbows. Lift and lower. Raise and lower. Keep it going. You've got it. Stay with it. We've got lower body and core coming up next. You're halfway. Reverse fly, lower. Forward raise, lower. Keep it going. Last 10. You've got it for 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. All right, try to go heavy here. So we're gonna do lower body. We do have some upper body, but it's an upright row with our knuckles facing down. You still got 15 seconds. So I'll just quickly show you. Grab the weight into your right hand. We're gonna come into a curtsy lunge. Right foot back. From here, knee drive, upright row. Curtsy lunge. Lift up, row, knee drive. So we're working that right leg. Weight stays in your right hand. You can draw your left arm out to a T for additional balance. You can bring your hand towards your hip, elbow wide. You want to challenge your balance. Maybe tuck your arm behind your back towards your right hip. Weight comes down towards your left foot. As your right foot comes into a deep curtsy, press your hips back. Upright row with that right knee drive. Last 10. Keep it going. Knuckles down towards the floor. Last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Grab water whenever you need it. We're gonna do 4 rounds with that right hand, 4 with the left. Here we go, round 2. Curtsy lunge. Rise up, row, curtsy lunge. Now, you can go directly from that upright row with the knee drive to the deadlift with the curtsy, or you can set your foot down, get your balance, and then bring it up. Really think about pressing that left glute back to keep your hips in line as you come into that curtsy. Right knee drive with that row. Keep it going. Flex that right foot as you lift that right knee high, using your lower abs. Last 5. That's 2. All right, finish up where you're at. We've got 2 more rounds with the weight in the right hand, then we got 4 rounds with the weight in the left hand. Here we go. Curtsy, rise up, knee drive, wide arm row. Continue to flex through that right foot. Looking so strong. Nice work. Beautiful dedication. You should feel this in your outer left glute, your left hamstring. If you don't feel in your lower abs, lift that right knee a little bit higher. Row it up, release. You've got less than 10. That's 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. All right, 4th round, last round with the weight in the right hand. Here we go. Curtsy, rise up, knee drive, upright row. Keep it going. You're standing tall on that left leg. Row it up, release. Remember your options with your left hand. You want to add balance. Draw that left arm out directly from your left shoulder. You want to challenge your balance a little bit. Maybe bring your hand towards your hip or your left elbow wide. You can also tuck your left hand around towards your right hip, or just around your back. Keep it going. Last 7, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Maybe get some movement in for that left leg. We're going to fire up that right leg next. So just that left leg is going to be moving. We still got 15 seconds, don't worry. We're gonna keep the weight in the left hand next. All right, we're going in 5. Remember your options with your right hand. We'll start with the right arm out, curtsy, tap, upright row, knee drive. Arm directly out from your shoulder to add balance. To challenge your balance a little bit, maybe bring your right hand to your right hip. Maybe drawing it behind your head. If you want, you can tuck it around towards your back, near your left hip. Curtsy, drawing that left leg back as far as you can, behind the right. Keep the hips square. Fire up that right outer glute. Lower abs here. Upright row. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. We're going for round 2. This is very familiar. Really round 6, but just for the opposite leg. Keep it going. Moving here with control. If you want more of a challenge, go directly from your curtsy to your upright row knee drive. Totally messed that up. Back to that curtsy. Slow it down as much as you need to. There is no rush for any of these moves. Just the left leg is moving, that right foot is grounded. Keep it going. Upright row, knee drive, curtsy. Last 7. Last 2. And 1. All right, you got 2 more rounds. You're halfway on the left side. You got this. Give yourself a little pep talk. I know it burns. We'll stretch at the end, don't you worry. Curtsy, knee drive, row it up, release. Curtsy, knee drive, flex with that left foot. Do what you can. Row it up, step it down. If you lose your balance like I just did, that's okay. Just come back into it. You guys probably know by now I'm extremely clumsy, so if I don't lose my balance at least one time in class, it's a miracle. It happens a lot more than you think. Keep it going. Last 10. Knee drive, upright row, right back to that curtsy. Last 3, 2. All right, this is your 4th and final time on the left side. And then we're moving on to a brand new move. Here we go. Curtsy, rise up, knee drive, row, release. Keep it going. Flex that left foot as you lift that knee high. Use your lower abs to draw that left knee up as high as you can. We're going back to 2 weights next. A little lower body. A little core and upper body coming up next. Keep it going. Curtsy, knee drive, upright row. You've got 7 seconds here, all the way to the very end. Last 2 and 1. All right, catch your breath. You got that little breather, little extra breather here. Again, 2 weights. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. You still got 15 seconds. Wide stance, feet wider than your hips. From here, 1 weight in each hand. We're going to reach the left hand down towards the right knee, row the right arm up, and then switch. So we're just alternating rowing. That timer has begun. So we're reaching down towards the opposite foot, bending deep into that knee. The same elbow comes into a narrow row. Keep it going, alternating. Row with the bend, opposite reach. Slow and steady, so we're not going for speed on these. Really press the hips back, deep into that knee. Side to side. Last 10. Keep it going. You got it for 5. That's 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. We're going for round 2. Keep your stance nice and wide, shoulders down and back. Here we go. Row reach, row reach. Adjust your feet if you need to, but try to keep them grounded while you're moving. So if you need to adjust them, just pause for a moment. Hold the hinge forward. Really press the hips back. As you bend into that knee, avoid letting that knee come over your toes. Don't forget to row that same arm up that you're bending the knee into. It's a reach and a row. Keep it going. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. You got 2 more rounds. Here we go. Row reach, row reach. Just keep moving, side to side. Firing up those inner and outer thighs, outer glute work. Rowing it up. Bring that weight towards the same rib cage. Opposite arm reaches down towards the inside of your thigh, your knee, your opposite ankle. Reach for what you can. Stay with it. Just keep moving, slow and steady. Row reach for 3. That's 2. All right, we've got 1 more round. You got this. We're coming onto the floor for our final move. We're going into, here we go. Row reach, row reach. Just think it's only 50 seconds. You can do anything for less than a minute. You're already 15 seconds down. Just keep moving. Row from side to side. That's it. Keep going. You got 15 more seconds. We're coming onto the floor, onto our bum with 1 medium or heavy weight. In 3. That's 2. All right. Grab a sip of water when you need it. And when you're ready, meet me on the floor. You still got 15 seconds. All right, we've got a halo wrap with an infinity wrap. I'll show you what I mean. Feet grounded, option 1. Weight between your palms, just 1. Down to the left. Wrap it up and around like a halo. Down to the right. Wrap it up like a halo. Yes, that timer has begun. See how quick 15 seconds goes? And you're doing these moves for less than 4 of those combined. You can keep your heels, your toes, or your feet flat on the floor. If you're dying for a deeper core work, more burn to the core, try lifting those feet up. So just like an infinity, side to side, big old loop around your head. Make sure you're not hitting your head with that weight. That won't be good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. All right, we're going back into it. Round 2. And 2. And we'll maybe start to the other side this time. So you're wrapping it around the back of your head, bringing it up and across. So like a fancy twist from side to side with a deeper rotation of that core. Try not to move your legs, whether they're lifted or your feet are on the floor. Keep it going. Side to side. This is round 2 of 4. You've got 10 more seconds here. Stay with it. Almost there. Last 2. All right. You're halfway. You got this. Go ahead and roll on back. Grab that weight if you set it down. Over to the left, up to the right ear, over to the left shoulder, down to the right hip. Just keep moving. Try not to hit your legs, your shoulders, any part of your head. Keep it going. Halo wrap over to the opposite hip, with or without those feet elevated. Maybe bring the waistband of your pants or your shorts closer towards the floor for more of a challenge. And just keep moving. Side to side, last 10. You've got it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. You've got one more round. Last 50 seconds of work. Then we're stretching. Give it your all. Here we go. Just moving here with control. Wrap it up, around, over to the side. You don't have to go for speed on these, just keeping it moving. Make it a fluid movement. Up and over. 20 seconds. You're more than halfway. Don't stop now, just keep moving that weight. Think weight in motion stays in motion. You got it for 7. That's 2 and 1. Fantastic job. Set that weight down. Go ahead and extend your legs out long. We're going to stay on the floor for our stretch. Flex your toes and then reach for your thighs, reach for your calves, your ankles, your feet, maybe your pinky or your big toe. Stay here, or you can fold forward. Release your bind anywhere you have on your feet or your legs. And we're gonna roll all the way back, slow and steady. I know I said we were done, but what's a little extra core? Can't hurt. All right, head, neck, and shoulders comes down. Reach your arms overhead. So you're reaching your arms and legs long in opposite directions. Create a tiny arch in your lower back. Walk your heels in close towards your hips. Knees stacked directly over your ankles, and then release your palms by your hips, palms facing down. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips. Feel the stretch in your quads and the front side of your body. Gently lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, squeeze, lift, and hold. Head, neck, and shoulders stay pressed in towards the floor. Gently release down. Inhale, reach your right foot to the ceiling. Flex through your right heel. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Pressing your left foot in towards the floor. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Gently lower down. With your right hand, gently press your right knee away from your body. Try to hold that right knee away from your body, then allow your knees to fall from side to side. Trying to keep both shoulders grounded in towards the floor. That knee does not have to touch the floor. You just want to twist from side to side. Gently come back through center. Lift your left knee over your hip. keeping that right ankle over your left thigh. Stay here or reach your hands on the back side of your left thigh. You can hold the crunch. You can release your head, neck, and shoulders towards the floor. You can pull that left knee closer towards your body, feeling the stretch in your outer right hip. You can plank flex, circle out that left ankle, wiggle your toes. Gently release your bind. Lower your left foot towards the floor. Lower your right foot towards the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg towards the ceiling. Flex through your left foot, hold the foot flexed, and then cross your left ankle over the top of your right thigh. Release your hands by your hips, press into your right foot. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. With your left hand, gently press your left knee away from your body. Try to hold that left knee away from your body and then allow your knees to fall from side to side. Also trying to keep those shoulders pressed in towards the floor as you allow the knees to tip from right to left, slow and steady. Gently come back to center. Lift your right foot off of the floor. Right knee over your right hip, shin is hovering the floor parallel. Reach your hands around the back side of your right thigh. Hold that crunch or release your head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe pull your right knee closer towards your right shoulder. Deepening that stretch this time on the left outer hip. Gently release the bind of your hands. Right foot gently comes down towards the floor. Release your left foot to meet the right. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. You're welcome to hold on to your shins. You can hold on to the back side of your thighs. You can tuck your chin in towards your chest or just keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed down. Maybe circle out your ankles, wiggle your toes. With your knees still in towards your chest, allow the soles of your feet to come up towards the ceiling. Continuing to grab the back side of your thighs. You can reach for your calves. You can reach for the outside of your ankles and then pull your knees out towards your shoulders, avoiding your rib cage. Happy baby, and just maybe roll side to side if that feels comfortable. You can extend one leg at a time. Of course, what you do on one side, just repeating the same stretch on the other side. Listening to your body and what stretches you need. You can extend both legs out wide, pressing your lower back in towards the floor. Draw the soles of your feet together, butterflying your knees out, still actively pressing your lower back into the floor. Gently release the bind, draw your knees back in towards your chest. Rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine. You want additional core work, maybe hovering, holding. All right, on this last one, we're all gonna hover and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your legs out long. Draw the sole of your left foot inside of your right leg. Sweep both arms up high overhead. Release your right hand to the inside of your right leg, deep side bend over to the right side. Try to stack your left shoulder over the right. Avoid letting your left shoulder fold forward. You want to keep the chest nice and open. Inhale, rise up. Keep that left knee bent and then bring the sole of your left foot inside of your right thigh. Sweep your right arm up high overhead and then release your right hand to the outside of your left knee, gently looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, release your arm up high overhead. Extend your left leg long. Draw the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Sweep both arms up high. Exhale, release your left arm to the inside of your left leg. Right shoulder stacked over the left as much as you can. Inhale, rise up. So with that right knee bent, gently glide your right knee lifted, planting the sole of your right foot to the inside of that left leg. Right hand behind your back, sweep your left arm up high, and then draw your left arm to the outside of your right knee, twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Gently release your bind. Butterfly your knees out. You can flap your butterfly wings, sit up nice and tall. Draw your right ear towards your right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, and nape of your neck towards your spine. Let's repeat in the other direction, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, and the nape of your neck towards your spine. Gently come back through center, sweep both arms up high overhead. Reach your arms out to a T. Cross your left arm over your body, gently grabbing your left forearm with your right arm and pulling it in towards your right shoulder. Open, arms back out to a T. Exhale, cross your right arm over the left side of your body. Open, draw the arms back out to a T. Circle out your wrists. Maybe circle out your shoulders, backwards and then forwards. You can do one at a time. You can do both. Your choice. A few more breaths here. All right, tee out the arms, reach your arms overhead. Draw your right elbow behind your head, gently pulling your left hand in towards your right elbow and down. Feel a tricep stretch. Gently release, circle out your wrists overhead. Bend your left elbow, gently using your right hand to pull your left arm a little bit closer down. Maybe your left fingertips come between your shoulder blades. Release your bind, circle out your wrist. One more little stretch here for the lower back. Still with the soles of your feet together. Extend your legs a little bit further out away from your body, making more of a diamond shape with your legs. Draw your hands under your calves. Stay here if you want a deeper stretch. Release the palms to the top shoelace portion of each foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Maybe the crown of your head comes towards your heels, your arches, maybe your big toe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, let it all go. On your next inhale, gently release your bind. Come back up. Come on up to standing. Feet wider than your hips. Nice big inhale. Fantastic work. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the new